This is Priscilla Batzell in Spring Hill, Florida at Expressionist Art Studio in the gallery. Or it used to be the gallery, now it's definitely the studio. So that is a 10 by 20 inch canvas. I have Prizm Pour colors, and I'm thinking about doing what I've been doing recently by just adding colors to the canvas and then using a spatula. And I'm thinking I'm going to make it a surreal sky, but it might be a very real sky. I don't know what it's going to look like, but I have to try. There has to be a first time for everything. That was poinsettia. The first color I used was the orange crush. I'm really distracted. This is the pink diamond. And the trick with this really is to make sure you're not going to have... The trick is to make sure you have enough paint so that you're not going to have gaps. This is the Twilight Orchid. And the reason for that is because if you have to swipe over and smear too many times, you're going to make mud, especially with that orange. So I'm not even sure I should be using that orange, to tell you the truth. That was the Twilight Orchid I said. This is Satin Doll. I was looking for my frosted berry, but I didn't find it. And I think this will work fine. I hope so. I have some... This will bleed, maybe not. I have some pink carnation. And I have some sour lemon with some orange crush in it. I figure if it turns out to be something that I want to make a sky out of, then what I'll do is I'll just put some land in, a really tiny piece of land. This is the orange crush with some big apple in it. I think there's going to be some more orange crush coming back in here. So if it doesn't turn out to be anything more than pretty colors, you'll understand this is a process by which I have to figure things out. That was the pink diamond again. This is going back to the orange crush. I think I'm going to take one more peek and see if I can find the frosted berry. And I did. I found it. I'm resisting using the Chantilly lace because it leaves white, leaves a streak, and I'm not sure I want that yet. I might decide once I start swiping that I want to have that effect. So let's grab an Oxo Omelet Turning Flip and Fold spatula by Good Grips. I want to start and go back. I want to make sure my bottles are out of the way. Then I want to use that paint on the other end. Should have just used it right there. I'm going to let my residuals come off my blade and relax down over the edge, because there seems to be like there's going to be enough paint to cover the edges. My paint pouring recipe, should you want it, there are a couple of them, and they are underneath Show More under the video. I am going to scrape off in between just to try and facilitate lack of muddiness. This might work great, it might not. I'm seeing some greenish, but I kind of don't hate what I see already anyway. I want to steal a little bit of orange right there. And here goes nothing again. I'm going to go and lift up on the rest of my blade. Come back again. See, I made some bubbles. If I run my blade sideways, I tend to dig out down into canvas, and I kind of want a layer of paint. Ever so gently, I'm trying to dispense with my residuals from my blade, one way or the other, by putting them on the edge. I think this is going to be really pretty, because it's already really pretty. I'm hoping the colors are wet enough. I'm going to use my residual over there in the dish. Actually, I'm going to use all that residual in the dish right now. And hope I get some more, which I'm pretty sure I will. Okay, oh, I don't really want to take this yellow out at all. So I'm going to bounce the spatula down right there. I'm going to look, yeah, I'm going to take my residual. I needed it. Try not to waste any. I need all of it. Put some across the top. I'm saying it's the top, but I'm not sure it's the top. Not yet, anyway. It's something that doesn't belong. Someday soon, I better find my tweezers. They've been gone a couple days now. Alright, I'm going to scrape. I'm going to find whatever I can to get that thing out of there. Is that a bubble? Goody, it was just a bubble. I am going to have to wipe off my spatula. And by gently just pulling on one part of it, I mess with less of the colors. I'm just basically being as gentle as I possibly can when I land that spatula on there. I don't really mind if the edges aren't perfect. As long as the paint is wet. Oh, it's time to go. You know what? I want not that. I want some more orange crush. A little more of that sour lemon. I like that yellow. So now I know by adding that paint that I'll have enough when I go across. To go down on the bottom also, which is the last side I had uncovered. And now's the time, if I have any more colors that I want to put in, which I'm trying to resist. Like, I really like the pink. I'm new at this. This is a whole new ball game for me. I've done it a couple times. I did it a different way using toothy tools in the past. I want to knock that off of there. By cleaning the colors off, it means that I can, it means I imagine I can get away with stuff like, what am I going to do? See, I don't want to do that again because I mucked up my middle. But that doesn't mean that I'm not going to, so. That's the hot orchid. I was avoiding that. Let's go back to the pink diamond. I wish I'd quit knocking bottles over. I guess I'm nervous. this will be it, and I should tell you guys whatever I'm going to tell you pretty quick, which is thank you for the donations that helped keep me painting all this time. Kind of like that pink up there across the top. Doesn't just cover it up, it adds to it. And a little gap that comes from having the edge of the canvas. I have to get over my bad self when I'm obsessing with little bits of what the spatula has left behind, because honestly, when I look back at videos later, sometimes those are the most interesting things about the painting at the time. And if I'd have thought about it like that, which I'm trying to now, I would have left it. Alright, so let's imagine that there's a seascape at the bottom of this that'll come later on. And it could go either way. And I'm not saying it's an easy thing to do by any stretch of the imagination. It might take some practice. It might not even happen. I'm looking for any place that I might see canvas. And this is going to dry really nice and glassy. And I love you guys. You inspire the heck out of me. And the only mark that I'm seeing that's really kind of bumming me out, other than this naked spot on the end, is that yellow right there. What do I do about that yellow? Maybe it's cool. Maybe it just needs more. Part of me just wants to swipe through because I know I'll expose colors. We got to do it, don't we? Still a little paint. Stop myself before I get too far along. I do miss having Floetrol in my mixes. I still have it in my base paints. But I'm going to call this good for right now. And then I'll worry about whether I do a stage 2 or if it becomes a seascape. But it's a magnificent sky if it's a sky. And it's kind of cool even if it isn't. I love those colors. They're pretty wild. Just makes me want to do like 5 of these in a row so I can practice. And I did have my phone this time. I forgot it last time. So I can show you how beautiful those colors are. Except for I keep seeing this one mark. There, I got it. Cool. I gotta get brave. Can you see that sparkle? That sparkle is magnificent. That could be a heck of a sunset. Just really, really pretty. That sparkle is dynamic. I love it. There's a 20% off coupon underneath the video for Colour Arte products. You can find Prizm pours and primary elements and tools and resins. If I can help you guys, please just ask me questions and I'll get back to you as soon as I can. This looks good both ways. It might even look better the second way. I'm going to look for anything that might be considered a bubble. I think I just saw one. And get rid of it now so it doesn't come about. And I'm going to have to excavate my studio so I can find my tweezers, because I can't do this without them. Well, obviously I can, but I don't want to. And I'll see you guys anon. Bye for now. Oh yeah, check under show more for my link tree and my Pinterest, Instagram, Twitter links, Facebook groups. My Amazon link where you can shop at no added cost to you. My 2 books are on it. And Because I Can and Unlimited Possibilities, volumes 1 and 2. The first and the second 100 videos I made for YouTube with all the tools, ingredients, and processes. Wow, that is so pretty. Alright, so I'm sure I'm forgetting all kinds of stuff. Like, please give me a thumbs up, and when you share my videos, you help me out. The longer you watch, the better off you are. And if you watch in the first minute, when you know my video is going to post, you don't get any commercials. But if after that you watch any commercials, you are helping me. I do give lessons at the house in Spring Hill, Florida, and I do sell my artwork. If you ever want to see any of my designs added anywhere, just let me know. And I will try and do that to either spring. Pixels.com, Fine Art America are representing Fine Art America mostly. And Society 6, what am I trying to think of? Le Gallerist. Le Gallerist is clothing made in Montreal. And I really need to add some stuff there. All right, I love you guys. I want you to take care of each other, take care of yourselves. Pardon me for being flustered. And I post lately, right now, at 3:15 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And don't forget, if you watch in the first minute, no commercials. And if you make a comment, it's really, really super helpful. I'm going to run a drawing soon for everybody who makes a comment, because I found a new way to pick a drawing winner. I'll see you guys anon. Keep your eye out for my new exhibition video. It's coming soon, or it's already come, and it's close to this video. Bye for now. Priscilla out. Foolish as ever. I love you guys. See you anon.